felt tired all day, struggled with stubborn weight gain, dealt with brain fog, or felt inflamed and uncomfortable in your own body and wondered, is this just what happens after 40? What if I told you the problem may not be your age? And it may not even be a lack of willpower. It might be something most people never think about, your gut. Tonight, I want to show you why your gut is, or what your gut is about. It's much more than just digestion, and how it may be influencing your energy, your metabolism, your cravings, inflammation, and even how clearly you think. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Scott Harker, and years ago I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. I experienced symptoms that affected every part of my life. There were times when I felt frustrated, discouraged, honestly, unsure if things would ever improve. The traditional approach helped me manage some symptoms, but what really changed things for me was when I began learning about gut health and the role it plays throughout the entire body. As I focused on supporting my gut through nutrition, lifestyle, hydration, and daily habits, I began seeing improvements that went far beyond digestion. Today, I'm in remission, and that journey completely changed how I view health. You see, most people think the gut is simply where food gets digested. But modern research shows that the gut microbiome influences much more than that. The microbiome helps regulate immune function, inflammation, brain function, blood sugar regulation, hormone activity, metabolism. And in fact, researchers now recognize that the microbiome affects virtually every organ system in the body. That's why someone can have symptoms that seem unrelated: fatigue, brain fog, cravings, skin issues, weight struggles. And the gut may still be part of the conversation. Here's what I see all the time: people think they have an energy problem, but many actually have a metabolic problem. And many metabolic problems begin with chronic inflammation, poor digestion, blood sugar instability, and an unhealthy gut environment. Your gut microbes help produce compounds called short chain fatty acids that influence metabolism, appetite, regulation, insulin sensitivity, and energy balance. So, if you're here tonight constantly exhausted, the question isn't just how much sleep am I getting? The better question may be, what's happening inside my gut and metabolism? Here's something that surprises many people: stress doesn't just affect your mind, stress affects your gut. Research shows that there's a two-way communication system between the gut and the brain called the gut brain axis. Stress can negatively impact the microbiome, and an unhealthy gut can contribute to increased stress, anxiety, and brain fog. This is one reason I teach what I call holy rhythms, because healing isn't just about food. It's also about sleep, rest, prayer, recovery, peace. The body was designed to heal best when it's not in constant operating survival mode. Okay? I believe our bodies were designed with incredible wisdom. Psalms 139 says, "We are fearfully and wonderfully made." The more I study gut health and metabolic health, the more amazed I become by how interconnected everything is. Your body is constantly communicating. The challenge is learning how to listen to it. If this message resonated with you tonight and you've been struggling with low energy, inflammation, cravings, digestive issues, or stubborn weight gain, I put together a free resource called Feel Great Again, a faith and science-based guide to gut and metabolic healing. Just comment reset below this video or send me a direct message with the word reset. I'll personally get that guide in your hands, because sometimes the first step toward feeling better isn't another medication, another diet, or another gimmick. Sometimes it's understanding where health really begins. Good night.